Hey guys, welcome to ITS Tactical. On today's Knot of the Week, we're going to tie the Poldo tackle. And the Poldo tackle is an adjustable tackle that will allow you to do a couple of things. One, with the adjustable tackle, you can create a clothesline. You can create a something to replace a taut line hitch, which is, I guess, adjusting the tension on a guy line for a tent. You can also use it to create a mechanical advantage by cutting down on the force to lift an object, such as a person in a rescue situation. So the way we're going to tie this today is using some paracord. We're going to attach it to this bag down here, this gear bag. It's about 25, 30 pounds roughly. And then we've got our other anchor point up here on the ceiling with the carabiner, and we're going to show you how to tie the tackle. So the first step in the Poldo tackle is to tie a bow line. And before you guys give me a bunch of crap about calling it a bow line, that's what I call it, so that's how it is. So if you need help on creating a bow line, definitely check out one of our other videos, because we have tied one before on our Knot of the Week series. Once you have your bow line, you're going to find the other end of your rope, and this will become your working end. You're going to feed that through your fixed point, and then feed it through that fixed loop. Once you're through the fixed loop, you're going to go around the object you're tying onto, and you're going to want to create a kink in the rope, or an S. And if you can see that right there, it looks like a Z or a kink. And with that lower portion of the loop, if you can zoom in and look at that real quick, what you're going to do is you're going to use that point to tie off your other bow line to. So I'll create the, and actually you want to try to tie these as small as you can too, these fixed loops. So once I've got that, I'll go around that lower portion there, complete my bow line. And there we have it. So you can see that kink, and that kink, or the S curve, is definitely mandatory. And all you're going to do is to adjust tension on this, you're going to either take these two loops and either put them together to loosen it, or to create tension, pull them apart. So as you can see, all I do is move those apart, take out this thing that I've got down here, and you'll see that the bag now is totally held by the weight and that tension of the Poldo tackle. And the thing to remember on the Poldo tackle is that it's best with if used with static loads, because if it's used with a dynamic load that's going to bounce around on you and move, these loops could separate or come together quickly, which, like this, it could really mess with your load if you're using a dynamic load. So best with the static load, and you always want to make sure you have that kink, because if you try to maneuver this without that little kink in there, it's not going to work for you. You're not going to create the mechanical advantage. So again, just a simple knot that you can use for a ton of great applications. I guess see what works for you and whether you can come up with an interesting application. And if you've got some other ideas on how to use this, feel free to post them in the comments. Thanks for watching Knot of the Week with ITS Tactical.